Hi, everybody. Good morning. So, this is our first day back since your break. I hope you enjoyed your break. Um, it was quiet, but it was nice to be, not have to get up and quickly get to work. So, that part was nice. We had a nice time. I hope you did too. So, today for Foundations, I'm trying to I like that the head down foundations recording so that you can see the magnets real close up. But unfortunately, my phone, of course, is now giving me trouble. So if it's electronic, it has fought me. So I'm fighting with every piece of electronics other than the stove. So I shouldn't say that because the stove probably, and I mean, we fought with the dishwasher already. So the stove and the washing machine could probably turn on me too. Okay, so this week, last we talked about long A. I really want to get close in here, guys, and get myself sort of out of this so you can see my tiles better. Okay, there we go. So we talked about long A being spelled A-I and A-Y, A-I being in the middle of a word and A-Y being at the end. Of course, there could always be an ending, but we say we don't tap the endings out, right? And then long E, that double vowel E-E, double vowel E-A, and again, you're going to choose them based on putting them in and seeing what looks right if you can, because there's no other way to tell. They're going to be in the beginning or the middle also, just like AI. And EY is going to be on the end. So I'm going to move that one over. And now our next double vowel team is going to be OI or OY. And OI and OY we would think would say O, right? But you probably already know and could tell me that they say OI. OI says OI like oil. OY says OI like boy. So let's go ahead and tap a few things out and try it. And we're going to find that we should recognize that OI, like these other double vowels, will come at the beginning or in the middle, where OY will come at the end. So what we're learning about Y is it typically does not come in the middle. Now we will find that it could come in the middle at a syllable break as we move on. Okay? All right, so let's just try our straight up and we'll mark it. Let's try joy. I need you to get a dry erase marker and a board if you have one, or if you have magnetic letters on your fridge. I don't know if anybody still does that, or if you have a piece of paper and a pencil is fine. Doodle Buddy on your iPad works. Whatever will work for you to write on would be best for practice. Okay, so I'm going to say it. You're going to repeat it. Of course, I can't hear you. I'm assuming you did, and I'm so proud of you for doing it. You're going to repeat it, and then we're going to tap it out together. So our first word is joy. It is always a joy to see your smiling faces. So everybody say joy. Okay, now I'm going to tap it. J, oy. Two sounds. J. There it is. Oy. So I'm going to try them both out, and I'm going to remember. Oy. That really looks strange. Or oi. And most of us would know that's what it looks like. And again, when we did this, when you come across your double vowel team, you would circle it and you would write that D underneath for double vowel because Y is acting like a vowel there. Good job. All right. So OY came at the end. Sorry. So we recognize that. So let's try a few more and see if it holds true. Obviously, joy and boy and all of those toy are pretty easy. Let's try the word boil. You need to boil the water before you stick in your spaghetti. Boil. Everybody say boil. Good. Ready? Boil. B-oil. Three sounds. Okay? B. Oy. Ol. Boil. Okay. Oil. So go ahead. I'm going to look at it. Yeah, that one looks right, doesn't it? As opposed to this guy. Boyle. Now you might see people's last names sometimes look like that, but this is not a last name. Boyle. So yep, that's in the middle, and that makes sense. Just like if I take that B away, you know what I get. That word is right. Oil. Good job. Okay, so let's try another one and see if it fits. Let's try this word, hoist. Hoist. I live on the 3rd floor and we need to hoist our Christmas tree up over the deck. Hoist. It's like to pick something up, okay? Hoist this over your shoulder. So let's try that. Hoist. Everybody repeat. Hoist. Now, sorry. Oi. Okay. Oi. 4 sounds. Here I go. You're trying to write it. I know it's in the beginning or the middle, so I'm going to use this one first. Oi. Hoist. Okay. Now, that doesn't look familiar to me, Mrs. Jenner. Well, no wonder. I mean, I don't know a lot of 2nd grade children that write about something. They're hoisting something. So let's just go ahead and make sure, because I know these are my 2 possibilities. Hoist. Oh, that looks really weird. So I'm going to stick with the rule I have. It's the only one I have right now. And there it is. Again, I'm going to circle it, and I'm going to write a D under it for double vowel. Now, you might be wondering why this double vowel doesn't make a long O sound. It just doesn't. Again, remember our English language is really hard for that reason, because the rules don't always apply to everything, right? There's so many different varieties. All right, let's try another one. Let's try the word enjoy. Now, the word enjoy is longer. It has 2 syllables. So if I enjoy, if I were putting my hand under my chin, enjoy. Sorry, my giant head is there. It's so close. Okay. In. So I hear in. You know how Mrs. Dunner is. I have to show you what I hear, because I don't always hear what's right. Enjoy. All right. Everybody, I'm sorry you didn't say it. Enjoy, now tap it. In, first syllable. Second syllable, joy. J, oy. 2 sounds. J, oy. No. J, oy. All right, I have this right. Enjoy. If these are my 2 syllables, it certainly looks like it's correct. I feel like I'm spelling it phonetically correct, but that doesn't look right to Mrs. Dunner. So you know, this is how you spell enjoy. Enjoy. I don't really say it that way. Maybe I'm supposed to. Phonetically, enjoy. It makes sense. Okay? Can you see that there? Enjoy. And again, you would circle, sorry. Your circle here when you're marking. So this is close. That's short. E, ed, e, n. Yeah, I guess. And we would put a D for double vowel there. Okay? Enjoy. Good job. All right, so you're going to go ahead and go to your worksheet, and the first worksheet you're going to do, is page 4, which sounds strange in the packet that's uploaded and attached there. Page 4, though, gets to the meat of the words for you. Okay, so in the meantime, after you are done with page 4, I would like to teach you a new undercurve letter. So far, in undercurve letters, because I like to follow the pattern. It makes life easier when you're writing cursive. In undercurve letters so far, we have done I, T, U, W. Okay, so let's look. We did I, we did T, we did U. Remember, that looks like that because it looks like a W. We did W last week with the check stroke, okay? We also, before school left, we did E, because that's an easy one. That's an undercurve to a loop. And we also, I believe, did L, which went all the way to the ceiling. So because I don't have it in front of me, sometimes my years run together. If we haven't done L, or if we did L, that's okay, because we're going to redo L. We're going to redo L, and we're going to redo, or nope, we didn't do P. So we're just going to go ahead. Since I know we did E, we're going to go ahead and do L, which is an easy one today, okay? And then you're going to do P on Wednesday. So let's just review L, and I don't have lines up here, so forgive Mrs. Dunner. I'm going to sort of draw them as best I can. I probably need to take a permanent marker, but I'm not sure Margie would enjoy that. Okay, so here's my sort of, so remember my midline, and you have foundations paper, and that's what you're going to use. And so L very easily goes under curve all the way up top, straight down, under curve again. Okay, sort of looks very straight up and down. And it's true, because if you're going to write in cursive, see how straight that is? You're going to want to slant it. But usually that's the last thing that happens. The last thing that comes along is your slant, because I would move your paper. So I'm not worried if it's straight up and down. If you're doing it correctly, sorry everyone, if you're doing it correctly, then it looks like that. Okay, so here comes my L on a slant. Okay, same idea. My whole line is on a slant, sorry. Same idea. So now I'm going to do a couple combinations. Okay, I'm going to do I to L, and I'm going to do I to LL. And we know that word is what? So I go through the entire word before I come back and dot it. That word is ill. We are not ill. We're very happy. We are not ill. Okay? And then I'm going to do this word, which is hard. This word is well. So I'm going to do W. Now remember, W ends with that check stroke. And if I go right into E, it looks like a printed E. We are all well. Thank goodness we are all well. Okay? So on your first cursive page, on row 1, you're going to do 5 L's straight across. Sorry, that's a really fat L. It looks like an E. Can you see that? I need to fix that. 5 L's all the way across, all the way to that top line. Sorry, I dotted my top line, Mrs. Dunner. Okay, that one's not right. If you mess up, just go to the next one and make it look nice. You're going to get a flow with your hand. You're going to get a flow. Okay? After you do 5 L's, you're going to write 3 times. You're going to write the word ill. I, L, L. And so, I'm sorry, because that's not the best word choice, but, oh, sorry. Jeez Louise, there it is. That's not the best word choice right now, but ill is easiest for us to do I to L, and it does make sense that it's going to come up that way with the letters we've done, okay? And then 3 times, okay, you're going to write the word well. I'm so glad I am well. I'm going to remain well. So sorry that my L's at the end are too low, okay? So 5 L's, 3 of the word ill, and 3 of the word well. You might have extra paper. If you have extra paper, go back in, go for it. You can practice your, what are you going to practice? You can practice your I. You can practice your T, your I. You can practice your T, okay? You can practice your U, which we didn't do there, all right? And you can put some of them together, right? We did wit the one day, all right? You can practice your E is up there, but you can practice that as well, all right? Give it a shot. So this is just day 1 and day 2. So we're going to do L. You're going to do L today. You're going to practice with these words, okay? And then tomorrow, I'm going to have you come in and do the letter P. So I'd like you just to look real quick. This isn't today. This is tomorrow. Tomorrow, the letter P is difficult. Or actually, I should start with J. Sorry, the letter J is a little more difficult. It's really not hard. It just takes some flow with your hand. Okay, so we're just going to practice J. It's an undercurve and a straight line that goes down to where the worm is. Okay, see that? So you're making an I and you're coming all the way down. Then you're going to go this way like a fish hook. So you're making an I, lowercase I, come all the way down and go over and then dot it. And that's J. So let me put J and U together because that could come up. So here's my J. And now U, I go down to undercurve, J, U, okay? Now, most words aren't going to end in J, okay? So, I mean, I could get E to J. Let's try that one. E to undercurve, straight down to overcurve. All right? It looks a little funny. I want you just to try it. So one more time. It's like you're starting undercurve. Oh, Mrs. Dunner, I'm so sorry, guys. Undercurve plus straight slant down, sorry, plus overcurve. You go back up. Okay, one more time. Watch Mrs. Dunner. under curve, slant, over curve, dot. So on Tuesday, I want you to do a whole page of J. If you get to the bottom and you would like to try J and U or E